From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Gallatin County Search and Rescue looking for volunteers in Big Sky and West Yellowstone. Why the extra help is needed? Just ahead.
I'm Joe St. George in Licking County, Ohio. See that farm field over there? A computer chip manufacturing plant is set to be built. But the scope of the project depends on Congress and the CHIPS Act. We break down the impact of this legislation on small town America next.
The flight over the falls concluded on Sunday, and the Thunderbirds did not disappoint. We'll take you to the event coming up.
Your favorite ice cream flavors could be on the endangered list. I'm Elise Preston with a look at how climate change could impact some popular ice cream ingredients.
Just have to take a moment and think about the impacts of that. Which ones are going to go?
It better not be butter pecan.
No, I know, we were just chatting about that. 6:30, thanks for joining us here on this Monday edition of Montana This Morning. Not a bad weekend. We're going to have a story about the air show. Fortunate enough to be up there over the weekend. It was phenomenal.
It was fun.
Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to the United States Air Force Thunderbirds once again providing the thrill that this man needed right there.
That's good stuff. Looks like we're kind of moving into a pretty mild pattern. It's going to be hot, but we're not looking at real active weather. 40s for most of the area this morning. You see that cloud cover trying to work its way across the area through the afternoon and evening. That'll provide us a little relief. I don't think we're seeing any rain here in southwest Montana of any particular importance there. I mean, it's not going to be real heavy shower activity. In fact, I think we're seeing more clouds than anything as daytime highs top out near 80, mid-80s for the afternoon. We'll talk about a big warm-up on the way coming up from the weather patio in just a few minutes.
Kind of lends nicely into our top story, Matt, at 6:31. It is trail time in Montana. That means people needing help. Gallatin County Search and Rescue says it's had a busy summer. TN's Jane McDonald shows us the ins and outs of a rescue.
You know, a little cold dinner is not a big deal in comparison to making sure somebody gets home safe to their families.
You know, it's all been different.
To be honest, usually it's the longest day you've had in weeks, and you're on your way home just after leaving work, and you get a call.
I've been sitting at my desk at work. I've been sitting on my couch tired after a bike ride or a ski day.
From a rescue and helicopter lift on the M Trail to saving families and dogs from the flooding of the Yellowstone River, volunteers for the Gallatin County Search and Rescue Team work in tandem from the comms center.
When we have calls, normally there's 3 operators or 3 technicians working either one of the computers or just the radios specifically.
To the incident van and on the scene at a rescue.
We couldn't have gotten there with a man-powered boat. We had to get there with something that had a motor so we could go down the current, grab some people out of their homes, and then go back up the current.
While out on a rescue, Gino DeLello thinks of a saying his teammate told him,
which is bring the calm, and it's not your emergency. Take a deep breath, step back.
Each mission is unique, so training, repetition, and keeping safe themselves help the volunteers help those that are rescuing. And the team is looking for some more local volunteers in the Big Sky and West Yellowstone area. So what skills make a solid volunteer?
There's so many diverse options and needs in search and rescue, whether it be on the tech side or just boots on the ground, somebody who's got incredible hiking endurance and can just keep going and going.
We'll have more information and a link to apply on our website. In Bozeman, Jane McDonald, MTN News.
All right, thank you, Jane. 6:33 now on the national scene. It is something we have covered a lot lately. Supply chain issues, especially with computer chips, impacting the price of everything from cars to refrigerators. However, Congress appears to be on the verge of advancing this week major legislation meant to increase the production of computer chips in the United States. But as our Joe St. George explains, the legislation does more than just help manufacturing plants. It has the possibility of transforming entire towns.
Let's be real. When you're out in the country and out on the farm, what Congress is doing isn't usually top of mind.
The fence building, that's all just started here recently.
But when you talk to Rick Black, the county commissioner in Licking County, Ohio, he says farmers here are paying attention to D.C. a lot these days.
The CHIPS Act's going to have an enormous impact, not just on this, but the whole country.
You see, Intel has plans to build a multi-billion-dollar computer chip manufacturing facility here on this farmland. They're starting to move dirt. However, if the CHIPS Act becomes law, this $20 billion project could morph into a $100 billion one, since the legislation incentivizes companies to build more. Hard to believe, but in 3 years or so, 30 football fields worth of chip plants meant to help the supply chain could be operating here.
Did you ever think something like this would come here?
There hasn't been a ton of optimism regarding the project lately, though. Groundbreaking was initially delayed because Congress delayed the bill for months.
It seems like everything stalls.
But this week it appears as though the legislation will clear the Senate, a key step in becoming law.
This community is going to be transformed dramatically by this project, but in theory, you don't have to live in Ohio to potentially benefit from the CHIPS Act. Projects like this could be coming to your state, too.
I mean, it's truly a generational opportunity.
As Alexis Fitzsimmons with Grow-Licking County explains, the $200 billion CHIPS Act will benefit more than just this farmland. In total, Congress is set to spend $39 billion to build, expand, or modernize domestic semiconductor facilities nationwide, projects that attract high-paying jobs.
And it's about $135,000 a year average wage, fully loaded with benefits.
There is some opposition to this, though. Some progressives in Congress are worried this bill gives too much money to profitable corporations. Some conservatives worry spending creates inflation. One opposition that we found, though, is from many locals here. A lot of these chip plants could come to rural America. Jeremy Davis says change out here is hard.
The bulk of people out here are nervous it's going to hurt the integrity of the town, kind of lose the small town feel.
In Licking County, Ohio, I'm Joe St. George.
All right, back here in the Treasure State in Great Falls this weekend, the Air Force Thunderbirds took to the sky for the first time since 2017. MTN's Cade Mentor was there to bring us the action.
Sunday's flight over the falls was once again filled with excitement. You can see some demonstrations right there. The event was just about the same as yesterday, with only one major exception. The Thunderbirds were the ones that kicked off the show. As they were the main draw of the event, over 1,000 audience members gathered to watch some unique tricks and demonstrations, and it didn't seem to disappoint.
Oh, it's great. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. You know, it's just amazing how these planes can do tricks and just go up and down and just do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's amazing.
The explosion. This explosion.
Explosions, yeah.
Hey, I got freaked out my mom. And mine.
Aside from the performances by our U.S. Air Force was some static displays as well. A popular one was the C-130H, where attendees had the opportunity to go inside the cockpit to get a glimpse of what pilots work with.
That was fun. Really fun. I thought I wish I could drive that. Yeah, me too.
All in all, the event was an entertainment for everyone. Whether it was demonstrations or displays, it was all about coming together to celebrate the 75th anniversary of our Air Force, as well as showing their strong support for our great military.
Most looking forward to is just walking around, enjoying the good time, and enjoying the planes going around, and just the food, festivities, like I said, everything really is just amazing.
And what better way to do it than to show what our military air power is all about? With up to 20,000 attendees showing up this weekend, the event lived up to the hype. In Great Falls, Cade Mentor, MTN News.
And if you missed them when they were in Great Falls, you can catch the Thunderbirds this Wednesday, Cheyenne, for Cheyenne Frontier Days. Then they're off to Alaska. 6:38 now. Around the world, climate change has brought higher temperatures, extreme weather events, and melting ice caps. Soon, climate change will show up in your freezer. Popular ice cream flavors are now endangered. The raw ingredients harder to grow in the hotter world. CBS's Elise Preston traveled to Vermont to get the full scoop.
It's chocolate chip cookie dough day inside the factory where Ben & Jerry's makes its ice cream. Bite-sized chunks of frozen cookie dough get added, followed by chocolate chips. But climate change is threatening this popular ice cream pint and many others.
All of these flavors in the cup are endangered.
They are, because they've all got cocoa, coffee, vanilla, nuts. All of these ingredients are actually now under threat.
Cheryl Pinto is known as the sorceress at Ben & Jerry's because she sources all the raw ingredients. She says sustainable chocolate is getting harder to find. 60% of the world's chocolate comes from West Africa, where poor farmers are facing the effects of deforestation.
80–90% of the trees are gone. When you start removing the forest, you actually impact the regional weather patterns.
Researchers forecast 90% of the area in the region currently used for cocoa cultivation won't be able to grow the crop by 2050. And the type of coffee being used in 70% of worldwide coffee production can't tolerate temperatures over 73 degrees.
Unfortunately, where we grow coffee, which is more towards the equator, those areas are getting affected the most by climate change.
Plant scientist Dr. Alan Van Dyne says farmers will need to adopt new species of endangered crops.
I'm an optimist. We're finding varieties that can take the heat a little better, and some crops are going to thrive more than others.
But Van Dynes and Pinto agree. New varieties will taste different and cost more to grow.
What we have to do, though, is be very aware of where our food is coming in. How do we support those farmers?
She says in this warmer world, consumers should demand their cold treats are sourced well. Elise Preston, CBS News, Waterbury, Vermont.